Okay, have y'all seen the viral story about the group of friends that went to the Miami trip for New Year's Eve and they charged the plus size friend $300? If you didn't, okay, I'm going to briefly tell you the story. So, long story short, it's been all up and down my For You page of this story. So, it starts off as one of the friends tells how they went to Miami for a girls' trip, and you know how the saying goes, Miami makes or breaks friends. Okay, so they go to Miami. They're supposed to be going to a party, if I'm not mistaken, it's for Lil Baby, right? So they're going to this Lil Baby party. They had already spoke to the promoter's like, you guys are in for free, I got you guys a table, you guys got bottles, whoop de whoop de whoop. They got all the work. So girls, they getting together, they're getting ready to go out. The one friend comes all the way from New York to come down to Miami to meet her friends to go there. All right, bet. That gets to the club, the promoter looks at the friend from New York like, hold up, she's plus size. She has to pay $300. Okay, so the friends kind of look at each other like, oh my god, whatever, whatever. So they ends up waiting 2 hours outside the club debating on, are we gonna split this 300? Is she gonna pay the 300? Should we send her home? What are we gonna do? Type of thing. Number one, this right here lets you know what type of friends you have. Because if you're the plus size girl, honey, their decision lets you know what they think about you. Now, what they decided to do was send her on her merry way and get an Uber and go home. Because now it's 10 minutes before the ball drops. And they tell her, well, why don't you just take the Uber home? Because we're not trying to miss this party. And then you can at least get to see the ball drop and set some type of excitement. Honey, them ain't your friends. Number one, if you guys are debating on, oh, our plus size friend has to pay $300, if that was your real friend, y'all would have looked at the promoter and be like, flip them the bird. Bye. No. No, you're not about to disrespect my friend like that. Not at all. Because if we're all getting in free, what is the difference in her? And first of all, she probably was bagging everybody in there. That's probably why he didn't want her in. But anyways, we're going to fast forward. And as a plus size friend, she was right. So supposedly, the plus size friend side, she said that, look, if I get this Uber, I'm going to take the Uber and go home. But once I get this Uber, it's finito with all of y'all. As she should. As she should. So long story short, she's putting out that she's done with them. She's not talking to none of them. None of that. But them girls ain't your friends. And honey, I'm team you for being like, yeah, I'll go home. But as the group of friends, if it was my friends and they try to charge my plus size friend $300, first of all, we cussing the party promoter out. And depending on what type of party, if it's like, yo, we do really want to go to this, we go cuss them out, but we about to split this 300. I'm not looking at her and be like, well, you're plus size, you're going to pay the 300. No. Us as a collective are going to split that 300. But again, it depends what party. Because like if it was Chris Brown and it's like, yo, you guys are going to be VIP with Chris Brown. Girl, wouldn't have been no question. Y'all figure out how you get me this 300 after. But like if Lil Baby, bye. I'd have took my ass right in with the Uber with her. Bye, we're gone. But yes, tell me how y'all feel about that story. Again, I have not been able to fully dig to see if it's true or not. And I don't know. I've never gone out in Miami. Miami just doesn't seem like my scene. And now you telling me $300 for plus size. Miami will never be my scene. I can tell you right now, never.